Okay, so on this one, so XYZ is your ticker. Okay, what was the price of the share at the end of the day yesterday? Okay, so what you're going to do is take this is your last price right here. So to do this, I'm going to take the last price and I'm going to subtract whatever the change is. Okay, so this would be, let's see, 567 minus 91 cents. Okay. Okay, 1476. Okay, all right. Based on the current price, what's the total value of shares that have been traded today? Okay, so we're going to take the last price okay, and we're going to multiply it by the volume. Right, and then we're going to divide that by 1 million. Okay. So let's see, that's going to be 1567 times 72 million
Teachers, please excuse this interruption. At this time, we release the student council kids to room 102. Any student council kids, please report to room 102.
67 times that should be 72 million. I left off some zeros. Okay, times 72, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, divided by 1 million. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and we end up with 1128.24, and it says round to the nearest whole number. So that's going to round to 1128 million. Okay. All right. What percentage of the company's shares have been traded so far today? So you take the volume divided by the shares outstanding. Okay. So in this case, that's going to be 72 million divided by, now this is in millions, so it's going to be 5723, and then that gets multiplied by 1,000,000. 5723 times 1,000,000. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Times 1,000,000. Let's do it like this. Parentheses, 5723 times 1,000,000. Okay. 7200000 divided by second answer. Okay, that's my percentage. So I move that over 2 places, and that would be 1.25%. No, 1.26% rounded. Any questions on that? Okay, 1.26. All right, suppose you own 100 shares. Based on the current price and dividend yield, what's the total dividend you would expect? All right, so you own 100 shares. So you're going to take that. Okay, you're going to multiply that by the current price. So this is $15.97. And then you're going to multiply that by the yield, the dividend yield, which is 17.36%. Okay. So this was your shares. This was the last price. And this was the dividend yield. So 100 times 1597 times 0.736. It is. Okay. So let's try that again. 100 times 1567 times 0.1736. Okay, so you'd get a check for $272.03. Okay, what is the earnings per share? All right, so earnings per share, the EPS, earnings per share, equals the last price divided by the PE ratio. Okay, EPS stands for earnings per share. Yes. Well, it's on your paper. Okay, so then our last price was $15.67. The PE ratio, oh, it got stamped. I see. I'm going to guess that, let's just say it's 16. You can't really read it. So. All right, and now divide that out. Okay, so I divided that out here, got 0.979 and rounded it to 98 cents. Okay, now to get your profit, you're going to take your earnings per share, so you're going to take the EPS, okay, and you're going to multiply it by the outstanding shares. So this is going to be our 0.98 times 5723 times 1 million. Like that. Okay, so 0.98 times 5723 times 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then what you got to do is divide that by 1 million. Okay, and this would be 5608 to the nearest tenth, 0.5. All right, and then the last question on that was how to calculate the total return versus the annual return. Total return versus annual. All right, so to get our total return, okay, we're going to do A minus P divided by P times 100. Okay, A is the new value. Okay, P is the original value. Right, so that would be, let's see, we bought it for $5,800, so that's P, and it's now at 11,000. So 11,400 minus 5,800 divided by 5,800 times 100. Okay, so we do that. 11,400 minus 5,800. Okay, divided by 5,800. Okay, times 100. All right, and we get a 96% annual return, or total return. Let's see, round to the 96.6. Okay, annual return. Okay, so to do the annual, all right, going to do A over P 1 over Y minus 1 times 100. Okay. So that's going to be, let's see, A 0 over 5800. Okay, 1 over, okay, the number of years was 18. Minus 1 times 100. Okay, divided by 5800. Exponent 1 divided by 18. Okay, minus 1 times 100. Okay, 3.8255. Round to the nearest 1 decimal place, so 3.8255.